How's everyone doing tonight? My name is Miles. Now, I have just recently returned from a sabbatical from Gotham City to give you the news that you deserve. So I sought out Jim Gordon, I sought out Bruce Wayne, I sought out Oswald Cobblepot. However, none of them were available for comment. That being said, I did get mugged once or twice, so I think I know exactly what the feeling of the city is. Now, I don't want to waste any more of your time or mine. Let's jump right into the last 3 episodes of Gotham so I can give you the scoop. Major spoilers ahead. I have said that knowing full well that you have probably seen the episodes, but I want to make sure, turn this video off now if you have not. Nigma has killed Cobblepot. I'm just waiting for the tears, honestly. I've been waiting since I saw the episode. I feel so sad, but just the tears, they're just not coming. It was a cold-blooded murder. Cobblepot said it himself. This will change Nigma. Nigma just shot the man who loved him. Now, the past 3 episodes have all been about Nigma trying to take away everything from Cobblepot. They took away the adoration of Gotham City. They took away all of his real power of the criminal underworld. And Nigma wanted to prove that Cobblepot could not change. He could not love his soul. And we all saw the heartfelt reaction when Cobblepot realized he truly did love Nigma and was willing to sacrifice himself for the Riddler. So why does the Riddler kill him anyway? Well, he made up his mind already. He had to do it. His love died, so Cobblepot dies. Is that a fair trade? Probably not. They've both killed a lot of people. But it is what it is, and here we are. Now, what we do know is that this has finally pushed Nigma to his breaking point. The next part of Season 3 is going to be all about the Riddler, and I am very excited. I don't think we've had a good Riddler performance from Batman since Jim Carrey, I guess, and even he was a little bit cartoony. I liked Nigma as Nigma. I like Nigma as crazy guy. I'm sure I'm gonna love him as the Riddler. Now let's talk about Cobblepot. Is he gonna stay dead? Is he gonna be revived? Fish Mooney had the exact same situation. She was shot, fell in the water, and resurfaced stronger than ever. They have proven on multiple occasions that they can revive main characters. Now, do they? I guess we'll wait and find out. Let's talk now about Bruce Wayne, who has had major plot developments. Number 1, him and the Court of Owls and his beautiful crystal owl. We, the audience, know that if you shine a light through it, a map or something spectacular displays. And this happened right after Bruce Wayne and Alfred set it down. And I just want to say, hold on for 5 seconds. It's the most important thing you've done, like with your whole lives. Like that is the inclination of where your parents' death stems from. Come on, I mean, just keep a closer eye on it. Now, Selina's mom comes back to town. We saw that at the end of the mid-season finale. What we didn't see is her betraying Selina. She only came back because she wanted some money. That will come back in the plot, I guarantee it. They don't just have a cameo like that for no reason. Will it be at the end of Season 3? I'm guessing. If not, look for it soon because they're not going to stretch it out too long like they have with some other things. Jerome is back, speaking of Bruce Wayne. And Jerome is on a rampage. He has truly turned Gotham into a city of the Jokers. And I loved every second of it. So he kills the guy who brought him back and stole his face, which is a fitting punishment when you think of Jerome. So yeah, He blows up the power plant, the whole city's in darkness, chaos ensues, and what does Jerome want to do? He wants to kill Bruce Wayne. I understand it. It's the last thing he remembers doing before dying, so of course he'll want to finish that. I mean, it's prolific in and of itself, that he would want to kill the billionaire Bruce Wayne. Had that not been the last thing he'd done, he might have wanted to do it again. Now let's delve into how Jerome's story resolves. But first, a quick side note. I think this is the first time I have finally thought, you know what, this Bruce kid is hero material. Okay, the kid is kind of a badass, smart, charismatic, very noble. Those are all Bruce Wayne characteristics through and through. But hero status is what I'm talking about. He has seen Jerome at his worst. He has seen innocent people being tortured and steps up. That's not what I'm talking about, though. When Jerome staple guns his arm. And if you don't know, that's incredibly painful. And Bruce Wayne just stares at him with what I would call a Batman look. And it was probably the best part of this mini arc for me. Seeing the transformation. Sure, he's done great things, but hero status is what I'm talking about. And I'm so excited to see where they go from this. Now, Bruce Wayne gets tied to a pole. Jerome points a cannon at him, filled with knives and a cannonball, as if knives just weren't enough. Then Alfred and Jim Gordon show up just in the nick of time to start some chaos. In the most genius move of all, Bruce Wayne takes a staple from his forearm to lockpick the handcuffs. A few times in stories am I very blown away at how something I thought was so cool ties back in. This was one of them. That was amazing. I just said I was so blown away at hero status Bruce Wayne, and he digs a staple out of his forearm to save himself. Now, he gets out and he takes on Jerome, fist fight 1v1, and just knocks him down. Then we see Bruce Wayne realize his cardinal rule. He can't and he won't kill. This is very important for the storyline. The producers have said time and time again, we won't see a Batman in this series. But they also said Jerome will not be back in season 3, and here we are. So the producers cannot be trusted. Maybe we will see just a little bit of Batman. Nothing full-on Bruce Wayne adult, but maybe he goes into vigilante mode. We'll see. And at the end, Jerome gets his face knocked off, and he goes to Arkham, where people stay forever, right? I mean, right? You can't get out of there. You know what I mean. Final storyline, let's go with Jim Gordon. The last time we saw Jim Gordon before this mini arc, he shot Lee's husband 3 times in the chest. Good marksmanship, great marksmanship, but right in front of Lee, and if you didn't notice, Lee has some mixed feelings about that. So anyway, Falcone, super pissed his son died. So he sends out the world's best assassin, Victor Zsasz, after Jim Gordon. Jim Gordon actually makes it through a couple attempts before Falcone manages to call him off because of Lee's feelings. Now, I did not think that Falcone would actually do that. I thought we'd see an epic shootout between Zsasz and Gordon, which, hey, we still might. Fingers crossed, right? But Falcone has shown some real depth here, and I like that. I like Falcone, the whole mob boss thing. In a city of crazy lunatics, we need a little stability here and there. Starting off, it was like that, and now we see a little bit here and there too. So I like that. Then going into it, Jim Gordon is trying to repair his relationship with Lee, which who knows how long that'll take if they ever get back together. My gut is telling me yes, TV shows like to have a familiar feeling like that. Usually the one you can tell they usually end up together. So I think Jim and Lee will end up together. It'll be awkward, you know, at dinner parties, like, oh yeah, Jim shot my husband. But we move forward with the story, and Jim and Jerome battle it out. I've gotten into this a little bit already, but I just want to reiterate that Jim gets to say he punched someone's face off. It was a little gross. Okay, it's very gross, but it was cool nonetheless. And let's see if Jerome harbors any resentment about Jim. And now we end this mini arc with the Court of Owls Gordon, who is apparently Jim's uncle, coming to Jim's door with some sort of proposition. Now, what will this proposition be? My guess is Bruce Wayne. We saw the Bruce Wayne clone ready, so I'm guessing that Uncle Gordon wants Jim to kill, get Bruce out of the way, whatever he can, and if he says no, Jim's got to be taken out. That's my guess. Of course, my guess is as good as anyone's, but we'll see what happens. Now, there's only one big loose end we haven't touched upon yet, and that is that Jerome broke the crystal owl. So we, the audience, know that there's some big secret that shines through it, but the Waynes do not. But my question is, if you piece together a delicate crystal owl with what, glue or something, when you shine a light through it, is it going to show the same secret as before? My guess is no. What I think will happen is that they'll see the secret reveal map, whatever it is, but a key piece of information will be missing. My guess is as good as yours. You know, I've been wrong before, to say the least. But yeah, that about wraps it up here. Hey, I'm so glad you guys tuned in. I had a blast watching the last 3 episodes. They were amazing. Look to see some more content from me real soon. Gotham doesn't come back on until April, so I'm going to be doing some different things until then. But hey, always good to see you guys. You look great. I know I do. So subscribe, hit that like button, watch our latest videos, all that jazz, and I'll see you real soon, okay?